What's up, YouTube? The old Bayside geocacher here, back with a New Year's geocaching adventure with StickSport Girl and Mrs. BA. Today we're doing some two adventure labs down in Lower Delaware in Sussex County, better known as Lower Slower Delaware, LSD. And in this video, we get our 1,000th cache. Woo-hoo! Little surprise to begin. New equipment for the BA to do some recording, so that'll be a lot of fun also. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Always consider subscribing down below. You know, Mr. BA is up on Instagram. But before we get to today's caching adventure, a word from our sponsor, CK Productions, LLC.
This episode is brought to you by Corey Katona and CK Productions for all your audio and voiceover needs. Visit www.coreykatona.com for more information. That's www.coreykatona.com.
Mr. BA, what could be in here for the BA? Let us see. Is it what I think it is? If it is, I will be upgrading technology.
It's straight coal.
Oh, it is one of my favorite boxes. And let's see what's inside. Mr. BA at his finest. The channel will be improved. Better videos this year. Can't wait to try them out.
Hello everyone, welcome back. We are in Delaware and we are looking for the Haunted Delaware Catman's Graveyard Adventure Lab series. So we're going to learn about 5 of the most notable residents here. And you can see we had to kind of travel down a gravel road to get down here. So a little bit of an adventure and a little bit of spookiness before 2023. So the first cache that we're going to be, or the first stage we're going to be looking for is Landreth Lee Layton. He served in the State Guard. Looks like he was a big soldier. He founded the Layton and Company, which grew to be 2 wholesale grocery distributors on the Eastern Shore. So he lived a very full life down here. The question here is, what year did Landreth found his grocery wholesale business? So we're pretty close to this one. We'll come back whenever we find his stone. I don't know where.
In 1926, which group, is that what you needed to know?
Probably.
Maybe one of the
Yes.
2 pioneered giving company stock to
job,
employees, kept his promise to his wife that she would never go into a nursing home, taught integrity to his children.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so was that the correct answer?
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
correct answer.
All right.
Landreth, that's a name.
So we will go to stage 2, correct?
We will. This is Armel Long, and he is one of the earliest people interred in Long's Cemetery. And he was, like the sign says, a commandant in Sussex County during a crucial engagement in our country's young history. So he fought, it's in the War of 1812. He was famous for leading the defense of Lewis against the British invasion, and he also donated the land for the cemetery. So he's important. So what war? We said the War of 1812. So Samuel Henry Layton was a local farmer who also served as sheriff, justice of the peace, and clerk of court of Sussex County. He was a pretty political guy, it looks like. His son was a physician who represented Delaware in the U.S. House of Representatives. And the question here is, what year was he born?
1824.
Okay.
Director of Newcastle Hall, University of Delaware.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Damn, that's a big thing.
That is a big thing. All right, so this is Mary Elizabeth Gum. I don't know how to say her last name. Hode. She was born in 1918. Her greatest achievement was to serve as director of Newcastle Hall, a dormitory for non-freshman students at the University of Delaware, which is what it says on the sign. And the person said that they are assuming that her maiden name is that her maiden name is the namesake of the local town of Gumboro, which is a local town here. And what is Mary's nickname is the question here, and her nickname is
Alive.
no.
No, he can't be. He's 122.
Yes.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
this
Well, they
person.
didn't put how when he died.
If you let me read what's written here, then maybe we'll learn something. So it says this is a very unusual gravestone because very little is known about John, except that during the 1947 census, he lived in Sussex County with his 82-year-old father and 2 brothers. What I do know is that he either had a change in final plans, or there is a 122-year-old man living his best life in Delaware. So the question actually is, what year did his brother Eli Bunting die?
1960.
Oh, that was a year.
Good year.
All
right,
I believe this is right. It's just submitting it. So, all right, yep. And we have the cords to the bonus cache.
All right, we spent a while looking around out here, and StickSport Girl found it.
Yeah, I came over here before. I saw that.
Yeah, it was in this like pile.
Geo pile.
I moved it. I don't really call that a stump.
All right, so I'll sign the log, and we'll be on to our next.
Okay, we got it.
So we are here at Prince George's Chapel Cemetery, and that's the name of the adventure lab that we will be completing here. It is a historic Episcopal chapel built in 1755.
See the chapel behind me?
As a chapel of ease. And a chapel of ease designation was given to churches built to serve the outlying areas of a parish where it was difficult for people to travel to the main church. So it was like a satellite church, I guess, if you will.
That
A
sounds
satellite
about
church.
right,
And the chapel was named Prince George's Chapel for England's Prince George, who later became King George III. And the chapel was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1971.
The thing says 1974.
I don't know. That's what it says on here. Okay. In the 1970s. Whatever. Alright, so the first location that we're looking for, or what we found, is police officer, which is Aubrey R. Cordry, a member of the Delaware State Police. Aubrey was a U.S. Army veteran who served in the Korean conflict. So the answer, or the question here is, what is the first name of the company that erected the headstone? That erected the headstone? Lloyd? Maybe? Lloyd?
Yeah, that would be right. Yeah. Lloyd.
Yeah. Lloyd Memorials.
Yeah, that's it.
So this one is called Hummingbirds. Has a nice little message. I think that's supposed to be the back of it. So on the front of the headstone, 2 nicknames are listed that begin with the same 5 letters. So thoughtful.
It's right there.
Honeysuckle and honeybee. So it's honey, which is the answer. She's doing a good deed standing up the plants or the decoration.
I don't think they got it in the ground well
So
enough.
this is multiple memorials, so they have a couple memorials here for the Kolaks, it looks like. And it says, when facing the front of the headstones, what object is to the left of the cross, which looks like a bench. So, yep, and that's the correct answer. So we'll go on to our next stage. Alright, so we're at the animals stage. And this is a headstone for a boy who died too young at the age of 12. On the back of the headstone, at the top, Christian is shown in a pose representing which sport?
Baseball. baseball.
Baseball. You can see on the back it has some nice collage of him and
The
his
things that he
life.
does.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's very, very nice.
It is. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, so we are at Dagworthy. John Dagworthy was from Trenton, New Jersey, and he fought in 3 wars. He fought in King George's War, the French and Indian War, and the American Revolution. So he was a very busy man. It says, to the left of General Dagworthy's memorial, what is the 4-digit number on the flag marker?
The flag marker. Oh. Here it is. Is that the 7234?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. 7-2.
This flag is dedicated to those who have served
That
in
is
the armed
correct.
forces of the United States. VFW Post 7234.
All right.
All right. So, and with the completion of this adventure lab, we have officially reached 1,000 caches.
1,000 caches.
Wow.
1,000 catches. 4 digits.
Yes. So, thanks for joining us for the first 1,000. We hope to see you for the next 1,000. Come here, Dane.
Okay, ladies.
Okay, so we are at Holt's Landing State Park, and we're looking for BSA Troop 281 Holt's Landing geocache. It's a size small. The hint is check the grass in the Hackberry Grove, and we're pretty close to it right now, but we wanted to get a view of the bay behind us. I think it's the bay. Yeah. And you can see on the ground, and in the distance there,
That you could see. Yep, that's Indian River. And Mrs. BA and I were right across the back behind here yesterday looking at some properties.
Yeah. So we'll come back to when we found the cache.
Okay, so hint says Hackberry Grove, check the grass. Coordinates a little off. Good there, Bear.
All right, so tried to look at some pictures, and I was able to make the find this tree. So if I can send a log, I will, but if not, I'll just take a picture. So, and
Successful caching day.
woohoo!